So now we're in the one of the classrooms that we have for the massage therapist program. So this is a 2-year diploma program and currently available for the 3-year PGWP. It's a little bit lengthier than the other college-delivered massage therapist program, but this program is nationally accredited, which means MRU's massage therapist is accredited for the rest of Canada. Upon graduation, students would have a easier transition if they want to go work at the other provinces. There's the bone structure, the muscle structure is all here. There are 2 anatomy courses included in this program as well. There are about 5 to 6 semesters. During the summertime, students would have to do some practicums on campus as well. We have 7 private individual rooms for students to do their practicums. So students will be hosting the general public for practice. Our current employment rate for this program has been very good. It's been one of our most popular programs for international students for a while. So here is one of the typical classrooms that we have. This is one of the newest buildings on campus, but when we built the MRU campus, we purposefully built all the classrooms pretty small. We built everything about the same size as high schools. So the high school students would have an easier transition when they're transitioning to a university. So the instructors would know the students by their first names. So it's a very good personal liaison, like a connection. It's very easy for you to get a reference letter or recommendation letter from the instructor because it's a very small class size. And between each buildings, usually there's 5-6 gardens here for students to spend their noontime or lunch.
So this is the Bella Concert Hall. It was built in 2016. It's a more unique and intimate concert hall as it fits only 787 people, which is quite small compared to larger concert halls in Calgary. The architecture is really neat. It's built based on Alberta features. As you can see at the top, we have the Alberta Rose, which is the best part. We also have little beehives, which are the lighting fixtures above, which is super cute. The sides are built with wood to represent kind of like concert hall instruments like violins and cellos, all the strings, and an Alberta barn. And then the seats represent the water that you see in Alberta, which is really lovely. Features lots of different types of shows, so anything from comedy to dance to classical music, chamber music, choirs. We have I think over 150 to 200 events per year.
We have the only criminal justice program here in Alberta. Yeah, and here is a moot courtroom. There's where the judge sits, where the jury sits, where the lawyers sit. Yeah, so it's basically a large classroom, all this area. So we have 2 programs related. One is criminal justice, the other one is policy studies. But here, this part is more about the justice system. So a lot of students graduating to be legal assistant, they can go for law school. They can just go work for the local courts. So each of the major building, we have MRU Cafe, which is free for all of the students. But usually during the September to May, we have those cabinets. Usually there's yogurt in there, breads in there, towels, soap, and something in there, and they're free to take. This kind of stuff is spread out around campus. So this one here is our newest building here on campus. So here we have a coffee shop. The name is The Barrel. The Barrel was initially founded by a MRU student. So the guy was in the business program. I think he was using a barrel to sell coffee on campus. Right now he have 2 shops. So one is here, the other one is in downtown. So he's one of the entrepreneurial thinking students that we have. So the library has 4 floors. So the higher up you go to, the quieter it gets. So at the second floor, we have the student learning services. We provide free first-year services for mathematics and English training for students. On the second floor is just called the Student Learning Services, SLS. And we have something called the Immerse Studio on the 3rd floor. Immersion Studio is a large room with lots of projectors. So we can immersely, mimic a ER room, hospital emergency room for nursing students. So there's sirens going around. They give them a more real scenario situation about how a hospital looks like. Over there we have the computer labs. Well, everybody have their own login, so they can use the login to access to all of the computer on campus. All of their work has been stored on a cloud system. So you can just find any laptop and then all of your previous work is in there. So you don't have to go to the same computer all the time. So over here we have the little study rooms, and if you're late for like 5 or 10 minutes, so it automatically goes to the next student. So students have to be here like on time for 2 hours every day. And if you're late for like 5 or 10 minutes, so it automatically goes to the next student. So students have to be here like on time. But this is great for like group work and everything. We have a lot of those little boxes through all the floors. So this one is one of our maker studio. So it doesn't matter which program, everybody have access to it. We have the 3D printers at the far end. We have laser cutters. We have industrial sewing machines. Everything is in there, and we have all those robotics. So in fact, because part of the RLC, the library, was built by the Calgary government, so you don't really need to be an MRU student to use them. It's just a lot of people don't know. So if you don't know how to use those ones, there is a schedule over here. So this schedule will basically tell you, you can make an appointment to talk to one of our Maker Studio staff. They will walk you through how to use the softwares. Like the AutoCAD, they'll go through how the designing process first, and then you can come here to use the machines. And everything is for free. Even for the 3D printer, materials, resources, it's all for free. Here is a VR lab. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter what program. Just make an appointment, you can come in and use those ones. It's open for all of the students to use. So here we have the Ideas Lounge. This lounge is also can be used for a lot of the schools and courses. So let's say sometimes for the marketing courses, communications courses, students may do their like final presentation over here. That is one screen. So all the screen, the access is around that door, and we have the voice tracking and then facial recognition projectors at the top. So whoever is talking, those ones will basically track your face. So this is one of the services that we have here as well. So right now we have 3 aviation-related programs. So one is called the PPL, Private Pilot License. That is about 9 months. The other one is called Commercial Pilot License, the CPL. So that's 2 years after the PPL. So the PPL plus CPL will be about 3 years. So last year we had the first aviation management degree. It's a 4-year bachelor degree that approved in Alberta. So MRU's aviation school is considered one of the best in the country. So we have a few flying simulators. So this is one of the simulators we have here. This is a smaller one, and we have the even smaller ones inside over here. So those are the ones on campus. At the Springbank Airport, we have way more and the way larger ones. So for international students, if they want to do this program, it will be about 3 years. Yes. It's a great program, great career. We do have an agreement with major airlines. Air Canada Jazz, WestJet, Northern Canada, Sunwing, we have contract with all of them. So for the simulators, it mimics, I think, 300 different kind of weathers and scenarios. They give you instant feedback for most of the different scenarios. And it also simulates all of the North America airports. So you can choose one of the airport and then everything will change and you can land at an airport. Here is like one of the best parts. So here from the other end and all the way down to this end, it's actually one building. So each of the lines you see is called one wing. There is a little garden between each wings. The main building is huge. The 3 soccer fields are over there. So MRU, we have 4 varsity teams. One is soccer, one is basketball, we have volleyball, and we have hockey. All the way down to that corner is all MRU. So there's a few different courts. And then there is, over that corner, we have, I think 4 or 5 tennis center. So we can also play tennis over there. So those ones are all new. The turf is great. And so this is another residence that we have. So this one is newer, it's a condo style. And 2 students will share 1 bathroom, but each student have their own private room. The desk, the bed, everything will be included, but students usually take their own sheet. So the heat, electricity, Wi-Fi is all included. 3 or 4 students will share 1 living room kitchen. This is one of the key services we usually talk about. This is called the MRU Injury Prevention Clinic. So we have 3 general major services here. One is the student counseling services. The other one is the medical clinic services. So everybody would be having the Alberta healthcare. They can come here. There's general nurses. They can be triaged right away. So usually students can see a doctor within 1 week of notice. They can just pick up the phone. They can come here. They don't need to pay anything at all. The Alberta healthcare. And then we also have a dating domestic sexual violence part. So here we can see all the 3 services. So over there is the counseling services, wellness center. Over there, go straight in is the injury prevention clinics. So we have kinesiologists, physical therapists, massage therapist, chiropractor, and everything over there. And international students to get a part of it covered. Over here is the health services. So this is basically a clinic. All of our students can use this one as well. So we have all those services here, and we also have a dental clinic, we have optometrist, and we have a pharmacy. They're all on campus. So the point is our students can just come to get all of the medical services. They don't even need to leave campus. So we have our front desk office here. We have 2 individual rooms for general phone calls and helping students online with their email general request. We have an international team. So the international team, of course, will be helping our international students. And all of our students can make appointment online or they can call in. So they will sit into one of those rooms. So all of the students will be sitting down here. Our specialist will come up with a customized, like a tailored plan for each of the students. Because every student have different backgrounds. Some of them didn't finish high school. Some of them have master's degree. So they can all sit down here with one of our specialists and go through. And it's all free of services. And we have a written up plan for all of the students. And if the student want, they can also book an appointment. We can go for a campus tour for students as well.